Hi everyone, it's Jennifer Lopez. Thank you for hanging out with me on SaturdayNightOnline.com and being a part of our chat. Okay, I can't wait to answer your questions, so here we go. Let's see. Stefano from Ecuador. You are such a huge inspiration for so many people. What inspires you? God, everything. Life, love, good things, bad things. It just depends. But I guess the thing that inspires me more than anything is really love. It's probably why it's the title of my album. It's the most fascinating topic in the world to me. Never gets old, and I always feel like I'm learning, so that's why the question mark. Shannon from Erie, Pennsylvania. When is Love coming out? I can't wait. I can't wait either. Love is going to come out. I don't know. You know, we just put out the first single. We're getting ready to drop the second single. And it'll probably be out, I would say, late May, around there. Once we get to 2 or 3 singles, somewhere around there. We don't have a specific date yet, but just look for it around there. But I'll keep you posted. Bernadette from Wilmington, North Carolina. You've collaborated with so many of the guys in the hip-hop community, so I have to ask, who's your favorite male rapper? Oh, God. You know, years ago it was Nas. I used to love Nas. He was my favorite of all time. And I think now, if I pick somebody current, it would probably be Lil Wayne. To me, he just, the things he says and the way he says it is very unique, and I feel like he has a fresh new voice, and I just like him. Plus, he's on my second single. Donna from Philadelphia. What do you find difficult about being a judge on American Idol this season? I think everybody knows. I didn't expect that it was going to be such an emotional roller coaster for me. I knew it was going to be fun, and that we have been having fun. I love working with Steven and Randy and all the contestants and getting to know them. But getting to know them and their stories has been something that was difficult once you have to say goodbye to them and tell them that they are not going on to the next step. That actually was more difficult than I actually thought it was going to be. So, but nonetheless, we've been having a good time. Okay, Chelsea from Fullerton, California. I can't believe it. You have the #1 song on iTunes. Yay! The #1 video on iTunes. Yay! And the #1 show on TV. Oh, I wasn't thinking of that. Yay! How do you find time for yourself? These days, I really don't. I have time for my kids and my husband and my work. That's it. Me, I'm like #7 on the list. It's just very hard to get to #7. Sharon from Scranton. Will you be acting in any new movies anytime soon? Well, I hope so. You know, there's a few projects that we're looking at for later in the year. I really want the next thing I work on to be something that I can really sink my teeth into, and that's what we're looking for. You know, I have a couple of romantic comedies we're looking at and things like that, but I really think I want to do something dramatic next. So we'll see, or maybe a musical or something like that. But definitely I will be doing a movie soon. This year, I hope, for sure. Amanda from Tulsa. Your skin is so beautiful. Aww. What products do you use? Amanda, to tell you the truth, I'm not really use a lot of fancy products or anything like that. I really just try to stay out of the sun. I'm not a big drinker or smoker, and I think that really helps my skin. I try to get good rest. Honestly, the best way to keep your skin nice is to do those type of things, you know. Drink a lot of water, and then use really, really clean products. Like I use a cleanser from the dermatologist, and I use a rose cream from Whole Foods and stuff like that. So nothing too fancy that you have to spend tons of money on or anything, which is what I think people think, but not true. Jose from Valencia. Will you be releasing a Spanish language album anytime soon? You know what? While I was working on this album, and I worked on this album for a couple years, I always did it with the idea in mind that we would do Spanish versions to these songs, and that's what we're going to do. And then after that, my next musical project will be a whole entire, you know, original Spanish album. I loved my first Spanish album. I loved making it. I loved singing in Spanish, and so I'm very excited to you know, work on a new project again. It's been, gosh, I think that was in 2005, so it's been like 5, 6 years. So maybe, no, 6, 7, whatever. It's been too many years. Oh, a question from New Delhi. Oh, very international right now. Will you be visiting India on tour? Wow, I hope so, because I've never been. I would love to go to India. That would be amazing. Right now, we are talking about doing a tour with this album. So, you know, and we're talking about doing a world tour. So we'll definitely put that on the itinerary. Kevin from Miami. Which music video of yours did you like making the most? I don't know. Which video did I like making the most? I think Love Don't Cost a Thing. It was in Miami, and I love... Oh, you're from Miami, Kevin? That's so funny. I didn't say that because you're from Miami. I actually really love Miami. I actually had a house down there at one point. I don't anymore, but I've always loved the city. I love the energy of the city. I love being close to the ocean, the whole thing. And I always remember the first video that popped into my head when you asked this question was that, making the video down in Miami and the beautiful beach and the beautiful sunshine. And so I have to say Love Don't Cost a Thing. Megan from Toledo, what will your next single be? My next single, I believe, will be a song called I'm Into You. And it's going to feature Lil Wayne. So look out for that. Elisa from St. Cloud, Minnesota. Who would you like to collaborate with next, whether in a song or acting? I don't know. It's a hard question. There's so many people out there, I think, that I would like to work with, and so many people that I admire musically and as actors and as directors and producers, and so there's just too many people, I think, to single one out right now. Stephanie from Salt Lake City. Are there any dreams that you had for yourself that haven't come true? Yes, there are many. But I'm a big dreamer. So there's just a lot of things that I'd like to accomplish in my lifetime. So again, too many to mention. Julia from Omaha. I just saw the On the Floor video on Vivo. You looked amazing. How long did it take to shoot? On the Floor video took 1 day to shoot, believe it or not. It was so much fun. We had a lot of dancers, and we were in a club, and we had an amazing time. It was a long day, but it was a good day, and I'm so happy that you guys are enjoying the video. Nothing makes me happier than you guys loving the song and the video. Honestly, thank you so much. Maria from Roanoke, Virginia. I think that's Virginia. Is there a city that you want to perform in that you haven't yet? Wow. I mean, I think there's a lot of international cities that I haven't performed in on my travels. I have traveled around the world and done a lot of stuff, but I think maybe across the United States too. I don't think I've ever been to Virginia. Okay. Liza from Russia. What is the one thing that people don't know about you that we'd be surprised to find out? Probably that even though I love dancing and hanging out and, you know, I'm a very energetic person, I actually love being home. I love staying home. I work a lot. I'm around a lot of people all the time. And to just be home with my babies running around and doing nothing is something that I actually really love to do, which I don't get to do all that much, but I do like to be home. Angel from Missoula. Will you be releasing a greatest hits album at all? Yes, I will. Funny you should ask. But I think it will be after this album and after my next Spanish album. So we'll see. Or maybe it'll be before the next Spanish album. I don't know. We'll see. Thank you guys so much. Bye. Cool?